So, keeping on the Star Wars train, guys, next story of the day, The Mandalorian, Disney Plus drops in 2 short weeks. We got the first reviews of The Mandalorian, guys. Critics saw about 30 minutes worth of footage, edited footage that was put together from the first 3 episodes. So we're going to read some of what the critics are saying about The Mandalorian. It's very positive. Before we get to their reviews, let me give you my review, because Chuck and Shauna were lucky enough to see about 15 minutes of fully edited footage as well.
Right? At Star Wars Celebration.
We're at Star Wars Celebration. I'm not wearing the shirt for that reason. It just kind of happened that way.
That's funny.
We were in the room with Jon Favreau, with Dave Filoni. They said, kill your cameras.
With Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers was up there. Apollo Creed himself. It was incredible. They showed us a full, 15-minute edited full piece from episode 1. And let me just tell you,
it was so good.
It's spectacular. You guys are in for we're all in for a great treat.
And like you have said before, it's like you're going to watch an hour-long movie every week, maybe? Hopefully it's a once-a-week thing. I don't know what they're doing with that yet or not, or if they're just going to drop it like Netflix, 10 episodes, one whole season.
I hope it's not a bingeable thing.
I do, too.
I want everybody to experience this.
Like, have anticipation.
Yeah, let us all experience slowly, because it kills the idea of spoilers. Yep. Nothing can get spoiled. And it becomes an event. It becomes a watching event, just like Game of Thrones. They need to do that. I'm tired of binging.
I hope so. I know.
I don't want to binge. I want to wait.
And I don't want to hear spoilers, like you said. I mean, people go online instantly because they binge it as soon as it drops, and then I can't avoid all these comments about it. I don't want that to happen.
I hope that's not the case. Let's go ahead and get into the critics' reviews, what they thought of this 30 minutes. The first one comes from Sarah L. Mahmood. Sarah writes, The Mandalorian footage, first impressions. It's thrilling, action-packed, and stylish. The music and cinematography is incredible. I was blown away by the new corners of the Star Wars universe it looks to be exploring, and sense a glimmer of the original trilogy's magic. I have to echo what Sarah said. It feels like the best parts of Rogue One, the best parts of Solo. You see very dirty stormtroopers.
Right.
It takes place after Return of the Jedi. The Empire has fallen. The universe is sort of in disarray. No one's in charge. It's a period of piracy, crime, scum and villainy. It takes place on the ground. It's so good, guys. It looks so amazing.
And it's also amazing because we're being introduced to an entire environment that we've never seen before. And I'm so happy and so excited for that, because we are creating new Star Wars.
I know.
It's amazing.
I know. Nothing I saw takes place in space. It was all on the ground type stuff. The next review comes from Stephen Weintraub from Collider.com. Stephen writes, saw 27 minutes of The Mandalorian. It's as awesome as you want it to be. Can't say anything specific, thank you, Stephen, but one scene answered a question that I don't think has ever been explained or shown in any Star Wars movie. Love that it opens up the Star Wars universe in a cool new way. Thank you, Stephen, for not spoiling anything.
Right?
Really appreciate it.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. But he again, just like Sarah said, so it shows you a chunk of Star Wars that we've never seen before. It feels very...
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
So this next one comes from the critic, Mr. Drew Taylor. Drew writes, wow, The Mandalorian is completely amazing. Saw nearly a half hour of footage from what I was told were the first 3 episodes. Whoever you think Nick Nolte is, the answer will surprise you. Drew, spoilers, buddy.
Right.
I didn't even realize Nick Nolte was in the show.
I didn't either. What the heck, Drew? Drew, shame on you. Shame on you, Drew.
Yeah, that was a bit of a spoiler. But Drew went on to write, also, it looks as expensive, not expansive, as expensive as it is. They didn't skimp with this one. Spaceships, creatures, etc., all in full effect. Cannot wait for the full episodes, The Mandalorian. It is. It looks very pricey, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
It looks like a full-blown, high-budget Star Wars movie every single week. An hour of We're going to get 10 hours of Star Wars on the Disney Plus.
New Star Wars.
New Star Wars.
Not that I have anything against the Skywalker saga, but come on, this is great. This is so exciting.
Well, we got one more for you. It comes from Scott Wampler. Scott Wampler writes, y'all know me. Know how I earn a living? Do we? No, I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy, but let me tell you, the Mandalorian footage looked fucking awesome.
Ooh.
Scott Wampler used the F word to describe the
F-bomb.
Mandalorian. Thank you, Scott, for dropping the F-bomb. For the record, I don't know how you make a living. I'm sorry you're not the biggest Star Wars fan.
Who y'all are? Sorry.
I like Scott. I love this.
He's awesome, though.
So that's nice. Coming from a non-massive Star Wars fan, he said it was fucking awesome, and that is so cool.
I love it.
So guys, let us know. There's a lot of reviews out there on Twitter, so check them out. We implore you to explore the universe without spoilers. And get excited. Mandalorian drops with the Disney Plus service in about 2 weeks. I think we're about 14 days away from Disney Plus. Get the app. Download it. We downloaded it, and I'm ready. We didn't download it.
I was going to say it's not available. Yeah, we paid for it.
Let me give you my gripe real quick. I think I'm surprised it hasn't launched yet, just for download, because it's good. It's a little scary to think that there's 3 million people are going to try to download this thing at the same time.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, what are they going to put on it?
They're going to put a countdown clock.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
If you just go through it, because that's what they do at Star Wars Celebration.
That's a good point.
You go to StarWarsCelebration.com right now. There's a countdown clock for like 1 year until Anaheim. People love countdown clocks.
That's a good point.
If you follow me on social media, I countdown clock everything.
Countdown clock. That's a good point. And you had said something the other day, too, about maybe just put trailers up for all the shows.
Put trailers.
And stuff.
Put promos.
Why not? Promos, trailers. No, that's a great idea. But they still have 2 weeks, so I'm not losing hope that they'll launch it before.
They really should, just to kind of keep it from crashing.
Right.
And everybody loves a countdown clock. Imagine you're having a party for The Mandalorian, and you just count it down for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Count it down to the second. That would be social media gold right there.
That's true.
People would be putting this countdown clock all over the place. I hope they do that. They probably won't. But yeah, go ahead and get it, because it drops in 2 weeks. Get excited. So last big story of the week, guys. Wonder Woman 84. The follow-up, Wonder Woman 2, to the Patty Jenkins smash hit, obviously, Wonder Woman.
Duh.
We have yet to see any footage. We've seen some photos. Patty Jenkins took to Twitter and gave us a release date. She said, so excited to bring Wonder Woman 84 to the fans in Brazil and the world. Tune in and see you soon, CC.